your minds today?
Man, I'm still talking about flipping pancakes. Listen, I like to cook, but if you can't cook pancakes, put it in a waffle maker. Star Wars, Lego, Eggo, any type of shape, make it creative. Maybe a turtle. I like turtles. So put it in a turtle waffle maker, and then let it sizzle. But don't burn my pancake. And don't make it too soggy.
But people still have a way to ruin waffles. That's the problem.
See, if you ruin it in a waffle maker, you're just... Okay, see, I said I'm not going to use this terminology on here. But your oopit stay. If you ruin waffles in a waffle maker. Like, I'm just going to say that. Like,
I mean, people are given instructions every day, and they still find a way to just not follow the instructions.
Reading is fundamental.
Right.
But not everyone actually sinks in with their reading. That's the issue.
Man, forget reading. I like to read, I can't lie. Especially a comic book. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to keep you on the loop for that.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling. But I have come across some good ass books, though.
Facts. Some books are better than TV, though, to be real with you.
Yeah.
Especially if you got like that imagination.
What are you, SpongeBob? Imagination.
Listen, it happens.
But I mean, books can get you far in life, though. Like right now, Right now, I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading a book about the many different ailments and pain, and like treatments for pain for like all of the joints in the body. Like it tells you about like arthritis and things like that. And I'm also reading another book about wealth, like how to achieve wealth properly.
That's good. That's good.
It's definitely based off of somebody else's opinion, but it's a step. It gives me an idea. That's all it's about.
True.
Right. No, it's like I get you because I'm reading a book on philosophy, and this book of philosophy actually goes into different aspects of life. So primarily, it focuses on romance, life, and sex and stuff like that. But it also goes into the well-being of yourself and how you take care of yourself and everything like that, and how it goes back and forth about different things. But it always intersects with that main point. So I'm reading that, but I'm also reading comic books because I like comic books. And, stay tuned for comic books because I got news about comic books coming soon. But, yeah, that's what I'm reading so far.
Any books you're reading right now?
Unfortunately, I haven't been a good student lately. I haven't really been reading any books.
You got any favorites?
Right now?
Green Eggs and Ham?
No, actually, not true. The Vegetarian. That's a really good book.
So you just going to come against my Green Eggs and Ham and say something totally on the opposite? You're going to say something vegetarian? What's wrong with you and Green Eggs and Ham? What's your beef with Sam I Am and I Am Sam and I like Green Eggs and Ham?
So the thing is about the Vegetarian, though, it's not even just the fact of it's exactly how you hear it. So the book itself, it explores a lot of political views, as well as cultural views. And it's basically about this woman who had this dream,
and I like
that she slaughtered all of these animals essentially in her mind. So what she did was she gave up eating meat, but then it showed how her husband viewed her, how her parents viewed her, and the socioeconomic status,
right? In a house with a mouse sit on the train in the rain, right? And a box with a fox. Here or there and everywhere.
She gave up eating meat, huh?
Yes, she did.
And gave it up for a seat, huh?
Way differently, didn't he?
Actually, crazy thing. So the husband never viewed her on nothing spectacular. The dude basically viewed his wife as plain. The opening of the book is this man talking about how his wife was plain and he was no catch himself, which is why they worked out, because they didn't love each other. Yeah. It's a very messed up book.
I would view her as plain too if she didn't like Green Eggs and Ham. I'm just saying.
He called her vanilla. He said
right because she don't like Green Eggs and Ham. I call her plain too.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Call her plain. There's actually even a scene where they tried to force her to eat
Green Eggs and Ham.
They forced her to eat the pork essentially.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah.
Did I not?
Yeah.
He might be onto something. It might be Green Eggs and Ham. No, at this point,
literally, they was forcing her to eat, but it was just because again, the problem was.
What's her name, Sam?
don't know her name, but that.
No, because Sam liked the green eggs, and his name, the husband name, might have been Sam. But the other guy, he done dropped the beverage.
That means it's enough.
That means
you should read a book called "Keep It in Your Cup."
You should read a book called Green Eggs and Ham.
That was actually a good one.
Red fish, blue fish.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie.
He won't leave me alone with his green eggs and ham.
I don't have
to cut on this one.
I don't have
we
a napkin.
might have to cut on this one, actually.
We'll have a quick commercial break. Back. Okay, cool. Got more drink in your cup. Don't spill it this time.
Accidents happen. No reason to cry over spilled milk.
Yeah.
Honestly though, I was asking my favorite books. Stereotype brought out his favorite book at the moment. The vegetarian who apparently doesn't eat green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
No.
But one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Favorite book? Any book?
My favorite book? My favorite book? I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so my straightforward, unapologetic answer is the Lion King book. I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite book.
Hakuna Matata.
Yep, it's on my arm. If you see me in person, then ask about it. But my favorite, I say, grown-up book would possibly be. I'm a real Shakespeare buff. So it would possibly either be Hamlet or it would be.
You better not say Macbeth.
No.
Well, that's a lot of no's.
No. I would say it's either Hamlet or I do like Hamilton. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I do like Hamilton.
Those are good ones.
Especially I like the little the play they had, the musical. I do.
Stop! We're not doing that again.
You're around.
We're not doing that again.
Can I be enough? All right, but yeah, like
to the ground, to the ground,
yeah,
to the right,
to the right.
Your sister. Okay.
You'll be back soon. You'll see.
No.
Remember, you belong to me. All right.
That is by far probably one of like the most
diabolical
like
songs
ever.
You'll remember that I served you well.
Nah, can we like dissect that though? Like he's like, listen, to remind you of your love, I'm gonna send someone to kill everyone that you care about. Like that is wild.
That is pure toxicity.
And
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think the song is amazing.
Listen, he carried that song.
I think the song is grand. I think it's top tier.
That's a very different book choice, but I support it.
You know?
See, as a kid, I actually appreciated the anything written by Rick Riordan, respectfully, especially The Mark of Athena. It was a very good book to read. I love anything about demigods or anything like that. It's like the idea of like kids actually having the ability to be better than the adults, essentially.
Now, what if I told you there's a way to actually feel like that?
Feel like a demigod? Yo,
no, this
so I'm about to turn me into Maui.
Bro! No, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like,
spotted the tree, now you got coconuts.
No, but there's books like that they put you on a game, like you were saying with philosophy. Like there are books for everything at this point. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the books that I reread yearly, and it's safe to say it's one of my personal favorites.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Absolutely not.
It needs to stop.
No.
It needs to be stopped.
No, but 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That is one of my favorites because it's not fiction. I can't really say anything about it being fictional or not fictional, but it is based off of true philosophy rules and actual experiments. So reading through that book, it'll make you think like, all right, well, if that's actually one of the laws and one of the rules, let me try it.
Right.
And when you try it and you see the results, it's like, wow, maybe this person was onto something. And honestly, that author has written many different books. forgot his name, but another book that I'm reading by him is The Art of Seduction too.
He probably wasn't that good if you don't remember the name of the author.
No, he was. 48 Laws of Power. Everybody knows that book.
I'm not gonna lie. I be forgetting.
I was joking.
Like,
Trust me.
Forgetting authors' names all the time.
Listen. I get it. Trust me, I do. But no, that does bring up a question for me because I feel like we all read a lot of different books, and if you listen to the books that we've read, they have like different themes, and if you look close enough, we each relate to them one way or another. So would you say that books have like shaped how you see the world?
Absolutely.
Yeah, look at Green Eggs and Ham.
Absolutely. But I don't think it's just books though either. I think it's everything. All forms of media. For instance, you got people that read newspapers. People that read newspapers, they see what's already printed, so they think, okay, well, if that building blew up, I think my building's about to blow up next.
Is there a print of Green Eggs and Ham?
Yes.
Yes, there is. Actually.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. Actually, no. There's restaurants out here that actually went and decided to make green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
Yo! Actually, I've never tried
I will say, I have actually had Green Eggs and Ham.
We bet you have.
And I will say, no.
Oh, so
Harry Potter, for example.
Wait, so the guy was right.
Yeah.
He didn't like Green Eggs and Ham, but
It's different.
No, because he ended up liking Green Eggs and Ham.
Eventually.
It's just the place that I went to, they didn't make proper Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah.
It'd be like
But
are the eggs actually green though?
yes,
Yeah.
all of this is food color.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, for example, Harry
Y'all
Potter.
know my childhood.
Nah, I'm about to
What eggs? What bird? What foul animal is dropping an egg that is green?
Wait.
And when you crack it,
Hold up.
when you crack it,
Hold up.
the insides stay green through.
Ostrich.
No, ostrich egg stays green when you put it on a sizzle.
Or
Have you not?
you're right.
have
You're
you-
right.
you know what I'm saying?
or a sour egg. We're done.
A sour egg.
Yo, no.
That joint looks
it's
orange.
Black. It's black.
Not
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Not always. I've actually had a sour egg that was green at a point.
So you had green eggs.
What magic egg did you have?
Easter Bunny made a late that
You sure that was an actual bird egg? That might have been a chicken egg. Not chicken. That might have been gator egg. Something else. That might have been reptile you were eating.
Right.
That was snake.
Yeah, you was eating chameleon.
Turtle. You had turtle for breakfast.
Yeah. And I don't know about the ham part. Like that
probably wasn't ham.
Yeah, that was probably Velociraptor.
T-Rex.
Yeah, the prime joint off of Ark.
You had Minecraft meat.
He's trying to salvage it, and his heart's going. How you eat it and your life bar not going up?
Ooh, shit. Oh man. Oh.
Okay.
You had bat for breakfast.
Whatever that was.
Okay.
Yes, all forms of media. It definitely does change your perspective and understanding of the world.
Y'all heard about Turkish delights? Harry Potter.
Yo, you had Gryffindor for breakfast.
No, okay, since we're on the topic of Harry Potter, yo, what was that that non-beer substance that they were having? It was like a buttermilk beer.
Buttermilk.
Oh, you talking about butterbeer?
Yo, bro, I want one so bad.
Oh no, ginger beer. Ginger beer.
It's not ginger beer, it's butter.
It was butterbeer?
Yeah,
Butterbeer is good. You can get that anywhere. Go to your local grocery store.
You can, but there's an actual place that actually makes it authentically.
I know what you're talking about. It's in New York, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. Yo, there's also a New York spot that makes like Coca-Cola with actual ice cream. Yeah.
I'm cool.
I don't know about that.
What's up?
I don't know about that.
I don't know the science behind that. How are you making ice cream into Coca-Cola?
The same way they did blackberry and they did strawberries and cream
I'm
and they
thinking
did
vanilla.
coconut
I'm thinking vanilla ice cream into Coca-Cola.
Okay, they did vanilla Pepsi.
Yeah, what's the problem here?
You saying make vanilla ice cream into a soda?
No.
Oh,
you
that's
mean
right.
like a float?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, so literally they have like the fresh made Coke there, and they actually like pour the ice cream on top of it.
Oh.
Yeah,
like
no,
a float.
Like a float.
It's literally a float.
I'm thinking he's saying...
I knew you were talking about a float.
I'm thinking he's saying they make ice cream
into
a soda.
No. There's like an actual place where they do this properly, and it's just like, dang, it's kind of crazy.
I mean, you can go to your local trolley spot. They make them.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, your trolley. You never been to a trolley spot? Maybe that's a Philly thing.
No, I have not been to a trolley spot. Wait a minute.
Or you could always go the easy route. You know, you could stop by your daily gas station.
You know, Wawa
or something. Get you like a little pint of vanilla bean ice cream and get you a Coke and
listen. If you
go home and go to town.
If you want to have an experience, go to New York and get it authentically made. Please.
If you want to spend
all
like
a
money.
Right, that's
that's
travel.
No, New York is beautiful. Come on,
it is. But you're saying for me to get an authentic float, you want me to spend my money to come out and get gas, travel cost tolls, arrive in New York, go to the spot, pay for parking.
Actually, you don't need to pay for gas. You can actually catch the bus. Peter Pan.
Okay, fine. Let's say I catch the bus. You want me to spend money on travel to get there to the bus? Get on the bus. Travel to the local spot there. Pay for the float, and then come home.
So we can split the cost.
I see that's $100 trip just to get a root beer or a Coca-Cola float. No bueno.
I mean, if we're already going there for like that sugar place, you might as well go there for the...
Who's going there for a sugar place?
Are we not going there for the sugar place?
Who are you talking about? I never saw no to go to no sugar place.
There's like this...
You talking about Sugar Factory?
I think it was a sugar
we
factory.
got one here.
There's one here.
There's one in New York.
Who said we're going to New York?
I'm trying to go to the one in New York. That'd be lit.
You can be bougie and catch the train and go all the way to New York.
You know what? It's not about...
I'll catch y'all on the one that's here.
Yeah, right. I'm saying. I can drive right downtown.
Nah, I mean, New York, though, it is a lovely place, but that traffic is harsh.
That's why I don't drive in that.
No, I'm not talking just driving. I'm talking...
walking too, yes.
Walking, yeah, you gotta run into hundreds of crowds of people. No lie, I love New York, though.
Imagine you walking and the first thing you hear is, watch where you going, B. Bro, I'm dead ass tight right now.
I promise you I won't take you seriously.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to tell you.
I promise you I won't take you seriously.
I found a system to actually like navigate the walking. Like if you find a path you like, just pick it and stay there. And if you can break off, you know what you're doing. That's literally it.
A lot of people be walking in New York, they be mad rude too, because they walk right into you. I'm not moving, so either you gonna move, I'm move. I'm not gonna
move. They will look at you and laugh like,
no,
I'm not moving, gang. So you gotta keep walking.
I be sure checking mad people. That's crazy.
I'm like, if we touching shoulders, then hey, listen, man, that just happened. But like, don't look back at me. That's kind of awkward.
Yeah, that part.
I don't want to extend your look after we brush shoulders. That's kind of crazy. I don't know you like that to be looking at you after you just touch my shoulder.
Nah, I used to work in New York, so I love it, but for like fun purposes only.
Yeah.
New York, I don't know if New York got nightlife for real, like good nightlife.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Because I got a couple friends in New York, and they be saying New York nightlife is whack. Like y'all don't got no real.
It depends on where you go.
Y'all don't got nowhere to really go out and have fun for real. Like y'all got places like if y'all want to like enjoy like art or something or like theater or stuff like that, cool. Y'all got places, but like nowhere for people to like turn up per se without there being like some type of hindrance.
I mean,
if I'm wrong, let me know. If y'all from New York, and let me know.
I know for a fact, like in the boroughs, I can understand that because that's what it is. It's usually the boroughs. Like everybody be out and like they say, everybody be out in the towns and shit. But it's like that's where a lot of people really be hanging out at. But
what y'all be doing in the boroughs? Like,
because most of the clubs and stuff, they're expensive. Like they're like all the stuff to do in New York is expensive.
That's fine.
So service alone is expensive.
Yeah. So it's like getting around and then actually doing stuff in New York. It's like just expect your whole paycheck to be going by that.
I went to New York for like...
that's crazy work.
That's how expensive it is.
No, yeah, I went to New York for like, 3 days? It was literally insane. Yeah. Like, my money went like this.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I know how to expense properly when I go to New York. That means I'm there for 2 days. I know how to expense properly. I've been to New York a plethora of times. I got so many friends.
Was it for the day or did you stay?
I stayed for like a couple days. I know how to expense properly in New York.
I know how to expense
properly. I've been
properly
to New York since I was a youngin' though. So like, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to it, and I just got more money in my pocket. So it's like, okay, if you got more money in your pocket, then you know how to use how much you got. If you have less money in your pocket, then you know what to use what you got.
True.
It's also knowing about like where to go and what to spend it on too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you know for a fact you're going to New York specifically for what you're going for.
Yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm cool.
The Aki way.
Yo, real rap. Trust me, I'm straight. That's all I need. I can have 2 of them Jones a day.
Let me get a chopped cheese.
Let me get a
chopped cheese is rip.
That's what it is. That's a chopped cheese.
You seen the Instagram?
Yes.
Yo, chopped cheese on pizza? Bruh.
Chopped cheese on what? In a big batch?
Yeah. This girl showed up and said, she was like, yo, let me get chopped cheese on this pizza. He literally hooked her up. It was chopped cheese on the cheese pizza. It was lit.
He made a chopped cheese on a donut.
Bro, I'm telling you, it was actually lit.
Let me get a chopped cheese easy, what? And I'm straight. Trust me, that's all I need.
You get a chopped
one at 12 p.m. and one at 6 p.m. and I'm straight.
All right, what's the biggest big back thing you've ever done?
Biggest big back thing?
The biggest big back you've ever done.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done nothing like crazy big back in a long time, but I think the biggest big back thing I've ever done big back wise would be going to all you eat joint, and I had like 4 plates.
True.
That's pretty normal.
I did 8.
If that's normal, that's diabolical.
No, that's
normal. No,
that actually is pretty.
You're saying that's normal?
That is pretty normal, unfortunately.
Listen, I'm not a big
It's
fan.
First of all, it's all you can eat. You're
Exactly.
gonna get all you can eat for all you paid for.
Exactly.
First off, that's why it's normal.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
So 4 is valid, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, but people be having these small ass portions on their plates. I'm talking about my plate be like this. I have to balance that joint like this.
That's normal.
That is dead.
Oh, see, y'all fat.
You gotta take the kids with you. Tell the kids,
No.
go ahead and get everything you want. Make sure you Make sure you eat. We
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere else.
Listen, 8 plates at Thanksgiving. Now that's wild.
Huh?
8 plates at Thanksgiving.
That's normal too.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Who
8 plates?
Who mama, auntie, grandma is cooking for 8 plates for yourself and then the whole family?
8 plates?
What's wrong with these?
No.
Agains. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say agains. What's wrong with these agains?
No. Mind what I just said. Who mama, auntie, grandma is cooking for 8 plates for you solely individually and the rest of the family?
Because they cooking for you, your daddy, your fish, your uncle, your grand cousin, all of that.
They're cooking for everybody, but how are you going to eat
Your
8 plates?
grand
And then everybody else still got to eat a plate.
Because you're not eating all those 8 plates. You eat 4 of those plates and the other 4 is to go.
You said
I
eat 8
had all
plates.
8 right there.
What?
Oh. Yes, I had all 8 right there. Okay, backstory time.
Big backstory time.
Listen, I say your max per person is 3 to 4 plates.
Let me be honest.
8 per person
I'm gonna
is
be
diabolical.
This nigga tripping.
Just let me be honest.
You big
Just
back.
again.
Wait, I got look.
Okay.
I was coming back from college, right? And you know that you don't really eat when you're in college, bro. Let's be honest.
Ramen
Bro, you don't eat when you're in college.
Listen, ramen,
So there's a thing.
Ramen and OJ.
And grilled cheese made with an iron.
Bro. For real.
If you don't know the struggle,
Okay,
I didn't know the struggle in college.
I didn't go to cheese iron route, but ramen, that
Grilled
was my
cheese and
go-to.
iron. Yeah.
I never went to jail, but I learned how to make a cheat in college.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But nah.
We had stoves, mind you, but it was just the authentic way of making it. Like, yo, I want to
That
feel
part.
like I'm really struggling, so use that iron. You know what I'm saying? With the stinks.
So that's the thing. So I was coming home from college, and again, we don't really eat in college for real. So when Thanksgiving popped out, we had the home cooked meals. So I had 8 plates. Now my grandfather was there. He thought he could out eat me. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro.
Pause.
Shut the hell up. Bro, there's always one in the group.
No, I'm not saying that. Go ahead. Continue your story. You said your grandfather could out eat you, and you said, no, I got you, pops.
So essentially,
Go ahead.
Essentially, we always have an eating contest every single time. This man is just
Eating contest.
So who the biggest eater, huh?
Alright, so I stand for that too. We went to Chili's.
What?
Whoa.
Chili's.
Just listen.
Chili's is
So, we went to Chili's. I got like this big raw song. The burger was this big. Alright. Within like 5 to 10 minutes, and Sean was like this.
That's a lot of meat.
That's You just scarfed that down, huh?
Y'all horrible, man.
You just said, listen, I'm gonna show you who the biggest killer is.
I'm just trying to have a pure conversation.
If I go to Chili's, I'm getting me a triple dipper.
Pause.
Wait. Oh, why was that worse?
Oh!
Yeah, he got
I'm
too much
getting a
dip
triple dipper.
Yeah, I got too much dip on your chip, yo. That's crazy.
But nah, to be serious though, 8 plates ain't that bad.
I agree with him. 8 plates ain't that bad.
I can't eat that.
You're getting your money's worth.
No,
You don't gotta
Wait,
eat it
at
all.
Thanksgiving is diet is crazy.
8 plates of Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Fully stocked plates.
Yeah.
8 plates.
Yeah.
When you said Big Back though, I thought you was talking about the craziest concoction you came up with food though, because I had stories for that.
Oh, I had that too. Did I ever tell you about the time about my grilled cheesesteak?
That's not a concoction. That actually sounds heavenly. What?
Yeah.
No, well, it was a concoction because most people don't usually make it, but it was beautiful. And now, so this is what I did. I
hear concoction. I think something
so
crazy.
So basically, I used to mix the sugar and butter in the pan. Yes,
Yeah, no. He actually made one of them joints. He made one of them joints. I'm not gonna lie.
What, you made grilled cheese with French toast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually made one of them joints back in college.
Okay, remember like those fancy grilled cheese that
Yeah.
were like real sweet? I want to remake that.
Oh.
So I went ahead and I mixed together the sugar and the butter, let it sizzle and whatever. And I went ahead and I grilled the bread on both sides until it was like golden brown. Went ahead and came in with my cheesesteak helper, salt, pepper, black pepper, all that stuff. You mean? Serve it up. It's crazy. He had one.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I can't lie.
Nah.
It was actually pretty good.
I made my own Scooby Doo sandwich, but I don't eat pork for real. So what I did instead
baby back ribs. I eat some pork. What? I'm not gonna turn down some baby back ribs.
I had beef ribs. I put beef ribs, turkey, honey roasted turkey, lunch meat. I had 2 different types of cheeses. I had cheddar and American, and I put turkey sausages on there with mayo, ketchup, Thousand Island dressing,
That's not
Parmesan cheese. Put some lettuce and onions on there.
Yeah, that's heavenly as well.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no, y'all not.
Dude, I used to make sandwiches this high.
A concoction is something you make when shorty pregnant and she need a taste for something sweet and sour.
Yeah.
That's when she said, "Oh yeah, give me a sandwich and I need cheese, bacon, jalapenos, hot sauce, and
cheese curls,
sugar, and a whole bunch of glizzies on that joint."
Make sure you put applesauce as my dipping sauce.
Yeah, no, that's diabolical. That's crazy.
No, applesauce actually is a dipping sauce though, right?
Applesauce is a dipping sauce. I'm out.
Bro, it's called applesauce for a reason.
It's applesauce because it's apple sauce. It's sauce apple on the side. It's a side dish.
Because it's a sauce.
No, it's called applesauce because it's in sauce form.
It's a dipping sauce.
What am I dipping in applesauce?
A chicken nugget.
Fine.
Ribs.
Yes.
Y'all are disgusting.
You never. That's what it's meant for.
No. What?
Yes.
To dip my ribs in applesauce?
Yes, bro.
What? No.
Applesauce is a dipping sauce.
I was with you with the dipping sauce, but ribs, bro, you crazy.
Yes.
I don't know
crazy.
what chronic you've been puffing.
How you raising the potato salad?
Huh? Hell no. What? Do I look like a Karen to you?
You sound like one right now.
You sound like
one right now.
Dipping ribs.
Don't put raisins in the potato sauce. I will not eat it.
I'm not gonna lie. What illogical? Because I heard that was illogical. What logical thing am I dipping in applesauce?
When you make ribs,
I said logical, not illogical. We already went down that route. That is.
We're about to be logical here, and you can look this up.
I don't want to look it up.
A lot of rib recipes.
Because if I look up potato salad, it's gonna have raisins in it.
A lot of rib recipes.
A fruit or a vegetable.
It's the fruit of the vegetables, but we'll
It's
get
the what?
The fruit of the vegetable. We'll get in that. We'll get in that later. But anyway, now.
What is he on?
I don't know.
Y'all never heard of that?
I don't know.
Y'all never heard of that? All right, how about this?
I'm not gonna lie.
Is a banana a berry?
A banana a berry?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
A banana is a berry.
A banana is not a berry.
Look it up.
A banana
is a berry.
How is it a berry? How is it classified as a berry?
It grows on trees and has seeds.
So do apples, but they're not berries. So do oranges, but they're not berries.
Cherries?
Cherries grow on shrubs.
It's tomatoes grow on trees.
Cherries don't grow on shrubs.
Yes, they do.
Cherries are trees.
Oh, cherry trees. Wait, what's the thing that grow on shrubs? Blackberries.
Yeah.
So no, bananas are no berries.
Also, bananas are berries.
No, they're not. So is an apple a berry?
I guess so.
Is an orange a berry?
You're
lying.
It's not a berry.
No, they're not berries.
It's not a berry.
Orange is citrus, but
apple's
not a berry.
Apple's
But
not
bananas
a berry.
are berries.
I ain't never heard nobody say appleberry.
Well, I have heard appleberry.
What's banana berry then?
Yeah, what's banana berry? Because I ain't never heard of banana berry.
A banana berry is a banana.
A banana is not a berry.
Look it up.
If it don't end in berry, it's not a berry.
Look it up. A banana is a berry.
Can you get back to your applesauce story?
A banana is a berry.
See, listen. So I'm gonna quote you on this.
Look,
and you're
we gonna leave it up to the viewers.
And your transcription so far this live, you done said applesauce is the dipping sauce for ribs. You done said bananas are berry. And then you done said again, applesauce or dipping sauce for ribs.
You know what? Y'all not gonna understand. Our southern viewers are gonna get it.
He
Y'all
said
not
apple
gonna
is
get it.
also a berry too.
I didn't. All right, that one I didn't say. That's a stretch.
Okay,
I didn't say that.
Listen, if he's referring to southern viewers, they're not gonna understand you're coming from.
No, because yes.
Because yes.
No, because I'm an ass. My southern viewers.
He's not. Unfortunately.
In the South, they make a lot of rib recipes. They slather applesauce all over the ribs before they grill it. That's how they marinate it.
Time out.
To make
We're not talking about that.
It's about the sweet
I've seen that. That's
what he's referring to.
Okay,
yes.
but
you don't dip your ribs in your applesauce.
Yeah, you don't dip the ribs.
No, you
don't dip and dip.
Dip ribs in applesauce.
You don't. No, because if I dip, you dip. We don't dip applesauce and ribs in applesauce. No, we don't do that.
Somebody better get it.
So let me ask you this: have y'all dipped your fries in a milkshake?
Absolutely.
Come on.
So y'all can't do the same thing with applesauce and ribs.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
It's not the same thing. You tripping?
Okay, I'm gonna show you the difference between using applesauce as a rub and using applesauce as a dipping sauce for ribs. Please. Okay, when you coat the slab of ribs that you're gonna cook, right? Mm-hmm. You want to prepare it with the sweet and savory flavors, which is in applesauce. Right? But when you take it out and you lather it with that glaze, if you glaze it, but if you lather it with that glaze, you know what I'm saying? And then you pull a piece apart and you say, I'm going to dip it in applesauce, you're crazy.
You're crazy, I'm sorry.
Because what? The same person that said, oh, my applesauce rub-eye rib. I'm going to take a piece of that and this Mott's applesauce I got. Yo.
Me, nigga, because I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
So I'm gonna eat it.
Y'all eat barbecue sauce, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you dare say that's applesauce.
Don't you ever dare. Because you
molasses.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
But ketchup.
No, but I'm just saying.
Sauce with a spoon?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
So why is applesauce a dipping sauce if you can't eat it by itself?
So if it can be a rub, it can't be a dipping sauce?
No.
Why?
It defeats the purpose.
Yeah, because it's rubbed on there before cooked. It's a rub because it's pre-cooked.
So why is mustard a rub too, but it's also a condiment?
But you also use mustard.
You're also not eating mustard with a spoon.
Yeah, exactly.
First off, a lot of people do use mustard as a rub the same way they use applesauce.
No, I'm saying, but you don't use. If I coat something with mustard as a rub, I'm not going to dip it in mustard.
It's something in itself. That's literally it. You can use it as a rub, but everybody
knows. It's the same thing as cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is a dipping sauce. Well, not dipping sauce, but it's a sauce.
I
agree with him what he said where it's a side.
Hold on.
Cranberry
sauce is a side. Because I don't know anything.
It's supposed to be inside the turkey when you cook it. First off, that's what cranberry sauce is.
That junk is going to melt and be cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Because if you cook anything at that high heat, especially a turkey, and you stuff it with cranberries, you can...
Yeah, nah, he's right. That goes on the turkey or on the ham, my brother. You don't ever put that inside.
Pineapple and honey go on the ham.
You don't ever put cranberry sauce
yeah, but you don't put that outside of the freaking turkey. Where did you learn to cook?
Yeah. Like, I'm really questioning...
First of all, I didn't do that.
Who did it?
I didn't do it.
Who did it? So we crucified him. Who did it?
And you crucified him all y'all want, but I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I want to know who.
I want names.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I eat applesauce and cranberry sauce.
So you just said for your transcription.
On the side, but I will eat applesauce.
No, let's get his log.
Whoa, hold up! I just said I will eat applesauce and dip sauce.
He will eat as dipping sauce, which means you don't use it as dipping sauce, which means you don't quantify it as a dipping sauce.
I do quantify it.
So wait, so you dip your food.
He don't practice what he preaches. That's what I'm hearing.
I dip my food in applesauce.
Okay, so let's quote that. His transcript, he dips his food in not his food, he dips his ribs in applesauce. Crazy. He says bananas are berries.
They're berries.
Crazy work. And then he also said he puts cranberry sauce inside the turkey before you cook it.
Wait, hold on. I said I didn't do that. I said you're supposed to. I didn't say I did.
Who's supposed to do that?
I clearly just said I don't do that.
Who's supposed to do that?
Can we have a black card revoke session, please?
Yeah, no cap.
Y'all not revoking my black card.
No, I am.
Y'all not revoking it.
I am.
We already
What's wrong with these again?
We already got it.
What's wrong with these two again?
What's wrong with you again? Like, what's wrong with you? Because who is logically in their mind of minds, the same minds of mine, like green eggs and ham and all?
No. You can keep the green eggs and ham. I don't want that.
Okay, but you would rather have your cranberry sauce in your turkey.
No, I actually would rather have my cranberry sauce by itself.
But why would you even offer the notion?
To make a point why his applesauce theory actually makes sense.
Because they actually do that. Like, they really do.
I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about us.
When it comes to us,
you're crazy still because you said a banana is a berry.
No, that's actually true. Bananas actually is.
Banana is not a berry.
It's scientifically proven. It's
if I look it up on Google right now.
Look it up on Google right now. Is a banana a berry? A banana is a berry.
If a banana is a berry right now, I'm telling you right now, then I guarantee you right now, I will dip my next rib in applesauce.
That's no.
I might as well get him a big ass jar of Mott's.
Stop me right here.
Get him some Mott's.
I wanted to tell you, but it's okay. It's okay.
Eat up, buddy boy.
This is why I did not agree to this. I just didn't agree to it because I knew he was right, but
I wanted to take the risk.
Now he got it. Now I think next time we make some ribs, we gotta record you eating it in applesauce.
Yeah, we do.
Stay tuned because it's gonna happen.
But that's gonna be a special feature though. You don't get that for free.
Yeah. But without further ado, folks, this has been another episode of Controversial Chronicles. It's your boy Pre here with
C. Griffey.
Stereotype.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!
And make sure you tell your mother, cousin, brother, uncle, auntie, and fish, and everybody inside and everybody. And uncle too.
And make sure they know bananas are berries and you dip your
Don't dip your applesauce!
Stop it!
Don't stop it!
It's called applesauce.
It's hypocrisy.
Listen,
it's applesauce.
No, it's applesauce because it's a sauce that you eat on the side. It's like cranberry sauce on the side.
What is honey mustard? A sauce you eat on the side?
But do you eat with a spoon?
Honey mustard?
But do you eat with a spoon? Exactly. Thank you.
It's a dipping sauce. It's a dipping sauce.
If you eat it with a spoon, it's no longer considered a sauce